Welcome to the Dr. Dare Show live, Facebook and YouTube, and now Clubhouse. And I have to go and click on Clubhouse. Welcome to the Dr. Dare Show live, YouTube, and Facebook. And so, as usual, on Friday nights we cover two hot topics. We topic hop from one to the other. Tonight, our first question is, would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you're an associate of the soon-to-be ex-wife or husband? Do you think it's too soon? Why or why not? The second question is, why do some people panic when they hear there is a shortage of something like gas? Toilet paper wasn't even a shortage, but everybody still kind of went berserk. So that's our second question. But before we get started on any of those questions, when you come in, make sure you click share. And I am going to be waiting for people to join, but welcome. Yeah. Welcome. When you come in, get share, click share. So, and let me know how your week has been. Hola, Nicole Kelly. What's going on? I have been swamped today. I feel like I couldn't breathe. So now I'm trying to log into my... Okay. Now I've just logged into the Clubhouse. So we are great so far. Kelly, what time did you get off? So welcome to Clubhouse. This is the Dr. Bear Show. We are live on Facebook, YouTube, and now Clubhouse. We are talking about Porsha Williams, the engagement. Our first question is, would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you are an associate of the soon-to-be ex-wife or husband? Too soon? That is the first question. And then our second one is, why do people seem to panic when they find out there is a shortage in something, no matter what it is? Because toilet paper wasn't a shortage, but people just went berserk on that. So that's our second question. So join in and let me know how you feel about these two questions. But we haven't started yet. Giving people a few minutes to chime in. Let me know how your week has been. I have had a busy week, going from one thing to the other. I have a presentation next week at the Giving Life. It's a kitchen or some kitchen organization where they are doing mental health, and I am presenting about anxiety, eating disorders, sexual harassment, and suicide. So those are the things that I will be speaking on. But let me know how your weekend is if you are joining me. And I don't know why this thing keeps closing for Clubhouse. I am constantly talking, so I don't understand. But anyway, yeah, you take your allergy medicine? What do you mean? Do I sound nasal or something, Kelly? Do I sound funny, Kelly? Is that why you asked me that? How's she trying to call me out on YouTube or Facebook? Woo! So yeah, let me know how you are doing, checking in. Again, we are covering two topics tonight. I don't know why this is not staying up. No, I said I was busy. I said I was busy, colon. Yeah, so tonight we're doing Topic Hop on Fridays on Dr. Dare Show that we do every Friday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Our first topic, we haven't started yet. We're waiting for people to come in. The first topic is, would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you are an associate of their soon-to-be ex-husband or wife? Do you think it's too soon? Why or why not? That's our first question. Then our second one is, why do people, some people, not everybody, panic when they hear there's a shortage of something they just go all like Dorothy from Golden Girls. They go all stupid uh, when there is some event or something without getting all the facts. So that's our second question. But before we get in, let us know how you're feeling, checking in, checking on each other, say hi, bye, whatever that is. Yeah. So welcome, Clubhouse people. Um, yeah, this is my first time doing a live scheduled event on Clubhouse. So welcome, welcome, welcome. And we have guests, so I'll be talking back and forth between Clubhouse and Facebook and YouTube and Clubhouse. So welcome, welcome, welcome. When you come in, click share, and welcome. Let me know how your week has been. I know y'all can't see this glass, but Michelle made this glass and it has the Dr. Dare show on there. I don't know if you can see that. It has a picture of me, and then it has a picture of me in my little red hat and all of this stuff. And it has my it's not a protein shake, but it's some kind of similar to a protein shake because I don't drink protein shakes. But this is my meal for tonight. But welcome, 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 everybody. Oh, I feel like the light has went out. Why is this not staying open? Oh, hold on. Yeah. So we'll give everybody a little time. It usually takes time to come in, but we will start in a second because we don't want to be on here long. But I see the numbers keep going back and forth. So let me know that you're here once you get in. Say hello. Yes, 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 yes. I notice people aren't wearing their mask. I still have mine on, but I notice people have just said, "Oh, I'm ready to take this thing off," and they are out. They are not wearing masks at all. Hola, Karen. How are you? How was work, Karen? How was your week? Yeah, they should have never released that thing telling people to they don't have to wear their mask. Yeah, no. Okay, I can't click on that. I don't know what that would do in here. Anyway, we will get started. I see Karen is on YouTube. Awesome, awesome, awesome. So Karen Kelly is saying hello. If you can't see it, because I don't think you can see um, Facebook stuff. So is anybody freely walking around now without their mask if you've been vaccinated? I don't know why this clubhouse won't stay open. So I'm not going to keep sitting here having to scroll on the phone, but maybe it does stay open even though I'm talking. India is currently experiencing an outbreak. Yeah. Hey, Pat. How are you? Pat is in the house. People are coming in. Karen says, I was out today. Two busy people. Two people were maskless. Too maskless for my taste. I had mine on. I had mine on too, Karen. I'm not ready to take it off. Kelly and Pat. Karen says hello, hello. So giving people a chance to come in and get rested and saying your greetings and all of that stuff, seeing how everybody's week has been. We were talking about CDC has released their new guidelines letting vaccinated people walk around with no mask. I'm not ready for that yet. And Kelly says 2 ladies came into the building with no mask and had to put it back on. I knew that was going to happen. Like people, because unless there's a vaccine police, people are just going to not wear masks and just kind of come in. So let's get started. So I know many of you probably don't watch The Real Housewives of Atlanta. It's one of the things that I do watch. But there's Porsha Williams who is on. Yeah, Pat, I'm right there with you. I'm not ready to let go of the mask yet either. I was just in a grocery store, and I think most people in that grocery store though they had on masks. I didn't see a lot of people walking around without them. Yeah, more confusion among the people is absolutely right. Okay, so let's jump into our first topic. Would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you are an associate of the soon-to-be ex-wife or husband? Too soon? Why or why not? And I will tell you where I got this from. So on Real Housewives of Atlanta, there's Porsha Williams who was single and has I think her baby is like 2 years old, 3 years old, whatever. So she broke up with her boyfriend, but now she's dating she's engaged to a guy who was an associate of her friend. Let me roll it back. Porsha has a friend named Fallon, or an associate named Fallon. Fallon and her husband got a divorce. Soon, right after, divorce is not over, Porsha now is engaged to that husband. So, would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you are an associate of the soon-to-be ex-wife or husband? Do you think it's too soon? Would you get involved with somebody, one of your friends, they just got a divorce, you know them as a couple, you like the husband or you like the wife, and then before the divorce is finalized, they're engaged. You're engaged to that person. Would you do that or not? Let's see. What are your thoughts? Would y'all go out and get engaged? It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Karen says, I'm wearing my mask for a long time to come. Ooh. So what do y'all think about somebody getting engaged to their associate and they don't even know him? Sister Moon, number 1, says, no, she was effing that man for years. I'm not buying her story, man. Oh, so you think Porsha was already kind of messing with that guy beforehand? Kelly says, no, that's the ultimate betrayal. That has to be some kind of attention-seeking agenda. That's interesting. Nope, too much drama for me, Pat says. Porsha is breaking too many of the girl codes. I would not do it. Engagement after 1 month is suspect. And Kelly is agreeing with you. Pat, saying, yeah, that's too much drama. And Sister Moon, number 1, says, yep. Yeah, Kelly, I agree too. I think she's after the pockets because I think he's a billionaire, a millionaire, or one of those nairs. And so, yeah. Sister Moon. So do y'all agree with Sister Moon? She believes that he was effing this man for years. It's just, coincidence. And I think she saw that money that they had, because I don't know if y'all watch Real Housewives of Atlanta, but I think Porsha is the one that picked up Phelan, which is the husband of the guy, which is the husband that she's about to get engaged with. She picked her up and they went on a girls' trip or something. So that's why I put associates, but she's saying that they're not friends at all. Too much drama is low down of her. Replying to Nicole Kelly. Yep, Kelly agreed. I don't watch it. Sister Moon says she better hope her kid don't come out looking like a cyclops. Karma is real. That's funny. I don't know, and I like Porsha too. I'm like, I was rooting for her. Like I was, she was out there with Black Lives Matter and protesting and trying to, to me she was maturing, but maybe not. Oh, Sister Moon, you say you don't watch it that much anymore. It's on a Sunday and I'm bored usually watching it. It's the only reality show that I think I've actually watched. And I think I watch it more so because I like them the way they do try to use their name to build their business up. So I do like that part. Karen says it's perfect fodder for the next season of Real House of Atlanta, or a spinoff, or a TV wedding for Porsha. Yeah, and it could be all like a setup. Like it could be really just, But hey y'all, what if she really likes this man? Do you think she should hold back her feelings until a certain period of time or amount of time? What do y'all think? And Pat says, why leave it in the circle? Associate it. And let me see. Sister Moon 1 says, I like her the first few seasons, especially when she dragged Kenya's behind across the floor at the Real. Yeah, her and Kenya, they still are bumping heads. But it might be all for show. Like it might be all for show. So Pat, you say you do watch I like the 90-Day Fiance Laugh Out Loud. I actually never seen that. That's another question. Like, would you marry somebody that you just met in 90 days? Kelly says he's shaped like her baby daddy. They could have kept that on the low if they were going to do it. I agree. But I think it might be just to bring ratings up. Maybe ratings are down for Real Housewives of Atlanta. So it could be just a ploy to get the ratings up. But we all agree, right, that that's kind of low down. Would your friends, they just broke up, and so you instantly go get engaged to one of them? That kind of looks suspicious. I'm with Sister Moon when she says that they probably were messing around before this, and they just revealed it because now they're divorced. Yeah, it's low down. Low down. But it happens, y'all. Y'all wouldn't believe the stuff that happens in people's houses that's going on. Yeah. So would y'all confront her as a friend and tell her that was wrong? Would you? I don't know if this thing is... So again, everybody that's just joining on Clubhouse and YouTube and Facebook Live, we are on the first topic, and it's, would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you are an associate of the soon-to-be ex-wife or husband? Do you think it's too soon? Why or why not? What are your thoughts? Karen says, if it really is love, then good for them. I agree with Kelly. I would have kept it on the low. We are talking about reality TV, and the more drama, the better it is for the ratings. I agree, Karen. I agree with that first statement you said, too, because you were saying that it could be creating a spinoff show for her. It could be, there's something behind the scenes. Because I kind of when I'm looking at Real Housewives of Atlanta, I don't look at it as like it's really happening. I believe most of them are friends, and this is just a job to them, and it helps them make money. And so I'm thinking this is probably just a scheme to kind of bring their ratings up. But I'm like y'all too. I agree. If it really is love and they really do like each other, more power to them, and hopefully things will work out. Yeah. Oh, Pat, you say you would confront her. I would take the chance and tell her the truth. Go on with your bad self, Pat. Pat, like I'm gonna tell you when you're wrong. But what if they're really in love? That's another thing. Like, what if it is true love? What if they love each other? Then they have to say screw the world and just let it be, right? Let it be, let it be. Karen says if I was her real friend, we would have already had the talk with Porsha, not on camera. Yeah, I'm sure someone said something. But again, I often wonder, which is why I don't really get caught up in Real Housewives of Atlanta. I just believe that most of it is like staged. And again, if the ratings are low, we got to create a scheme to bring some interest back to, the reality. But relationships are a challenge. So kudos to people that found someone that they love and you know feel confident about it. But yeah, I love it. I love it. Welcome, Clubhouse members, to the Dr. Dare Show live on Facebook, YouTube, and now Clubhouse. And welcome everybody that I'm going back and forth, as you can see. But thank y'all for joining. We are talking about topic number 1. Would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you are an associate of their soon-to-be ex-wife or husband? Too soon? Why or why not? So let me see what the new updates are. You will see in a couple of months. It will be a scandal. Yeah, I agree, Pat. And Karen says everyone is talking about it, so it's working for the show. Yep. And they are. When I tell you every social media platform, that's all you saw. But then Portia's on her page, because I follow her on her page, and she's acting like nothing even happened. So I'm thinking it's just a plot for the show. So I don't really take this stuff too serious. But stuff like this does happen in real life, where a husband and wife getting the divorce, and then next thing you know, you see the wife with a friend of the husband's, or you see a husband dating a friend of the wife. So this stuff does really happen in people's lives, and it's like I said, kudos for those who are happy and they found someone, but it's kind of too soon for me. Like their divorce isn't even finalized, and so there's a lot of factors in there. There's the money aspect of it, like he's a millionaire, billionaire, whatever he is, and then yeah, so there's that money aspect, but then like again, there's the ratings. Yeah, good stuff. Yep, Pat, ratings are going up. Going up. Pat, Real Housewives of Atlanta comes on at 8 p.m. on Sundays, but it just ended. The season just ended last week, so they won't be back on till next season. But I think you can go to YouTube, I'm sure, and look up Real Housewives of Atlanta and see it. I mean, the only reason I like it is because, like I said, I like their drive to make their name, use their name to build their business, and we all want to build our business and be entrepreneurs, so we don't have to work. Yeah, it is on demand. If you go to Pat, it is on demand. If you go to and just look up Real Housewives of Atlanta, you'll see it. Yeah, it's just your typical reality show. You get caught up in it. Like I did. I don't know how I did, but I do like I said, Pat, because I know you're a businesswoman. Y'all check out Pat's page. We announced it the last time, but look up Pat Sapero and look up her. She'll advertise her page, and I wore the necklace and the ring to a event I went to 2 weeks ago, so it was cute. Yeah. I don't know what did I do with it, but yeah, I wore a ring and a necklace there. So y'all don't forget to check out Pat's page. Look up her name on Facebook, and then you'll see where she's advertised her page. What do you call your jewelry stuff, Pat? And then we'll get to topic two. Sorry, I didn't mean to get off topic. Kelly, what you saying? Right, because I keep turning side to side. Oh, so Kelly has posted, um, not Kelly, Pat has posted her page, her link to her page on here. So all you have to do is click on it. It's in the chat section. There, I'll put it up here. So the next topic is, why do some people panic when they hear there is a shortage, um, i.e., e.g., gas shortage, while others remain calm? So why do you guys think that people panic so much? Like, so for and I'll explain what I'm talking about. Is there was a gas shortage, and I think there still is. I think it's back functioning now, but it was in the East Coast. I think for like the East Coast, yeah. And everybody just went crazy. They started going to the gas station. Some people were trying to put gas in plastic bags, plastic containers, all this stuff. And I'm like, where are y'all going to go in a couple of days? They said that the thing was going to be back up and running probably the next week. And so they just panicked. They did it with the toilet paper as well. And so I see Pat says it's fear. Kelly says it's fear. And no, Kelly says it's fear. Pat says it's fear and anxiety. Yeah, and I agree. And I'm like, wow. I mean, I don't drive that much. So I was just like, my gas that I have in my truck will last me enough till I don't have to go stand in the line. And, but I just don't get it because I'm like so calm and relaxed about it. And most people I know are calm and relaxed about it. But some people, man. And Karen says it's panic and selfishness to hoard gas and essentials. Yes, because Karen, that's what I was seeing a lot. It was like people were bringing tons and tons of containers to get gas. I'm like, are you gonna really be driving that much in a few days? I'm like, if you think about it, just use it as an excuse, like that you can't drive to work because there's a gas shortage, and sit down and wait till the supply is back up. And I agree with y'all. Pat says impulsive as well. And Karen says it's fear and anxiety as well. So Pat and Karen agree that it's fear. And Kelly that it's fear. And then Pat and Karen says it's fear and anxiety. And Pat, you're like me. I'm calm about it as well. I didn't even, I'm not about to be running around trying to put gas in some container that could explode and create some kind of toxic environment. But I don't understand why people just, I get it, I think too, y'all, the fear is not understanding what's going on and thinking that all the gas is going to dry up and we're not going to have access to gas and we're going to be stuck home. But guess what? We would all be stuck home because none of us would have gas if that was so just sometimes just be calm. I don't know, why people do that. Karen says, I agree. Use it as an excuse and sit down. Right. You don't got to go to work. That's the first thing I was thinking. Like, oh, well, then if I run out of gas, I'm not going to be able to get to work. So I'll just use it as an excuse. Not really, because it is true. That isn't an excuse. I mean, it is a true, valid reason. Yeah. So anyway. Kelly says, which is crazy. Yeah, it is crazy. Especially with the toilet. See, the thing with the toilet paper, it didn't have anything to do with the pandemic. So I still haven't connected like what that connection was. Like what did the toilet paper have to do with the pandemic? Like, yeah. So interesting stuff. So we all agree like not to panic over things like that. Right, Pat. I still don't do Pat, do you know why the toilet paper shortage had anything to do with the pandemic? People are so stupid. They probably didn't even think of like, why am I going to hoard toilet paper because of a pandemic? Didn't make sense. Didn't make sense. Yeah. So welcome to Dr. Dare Show live on Facebook, YouTube, and Clubhouse. Um, yeah. And so we were topic hopping. We covered two topics. The first one was, would you be engaged to someone whose divorce is not finalized and you are an associate of the soon to be ex-wife and husband? Do you think it's too soon? Why or why not? And we kind of agreed on this show that it's too soon, it's trifling. We believe that Porsha may have been seeing this guy. His name is Simon, maybe before this even took place, or we think it might be just a scheme to get the ratings up for the Real Housewives of Atlanta. And we thought it was kind of trifling of somebody to do that. Usually when stuff like that happens, I think that person already had an eye on your partner anyway. They were just waiting for that opportunity to Kelly. And the second one is, why do some people panic when they hear there is a shortage, e.g. the gas, toilet paper, and Kelly says they could have gotten in the shower. At all, people could have hit the shower and washed if they came down to it. Nope, still trying to figure that out. Oh, because I asked Pat, like, what did she think the correlation between toilet paper and the pandemic? Now I could see like Lysol and like hand sanitizer and things like that of why that those things would be a shortage because they were related. The toilet paper, still didn't get that one. But thank God we are over that. Like, you know. So yeah. And Pat says because we have other options to use after we use the toilet. Yeah, there's so many options. Like Kelly said, you could get in the shower. You could do like I think African people do is just kind of use your hands to clean yourself out of there, but that's a whole nother story. Um, Karen says, I agree about the toilet paper shortage. I personally kept paper products and cleaning products in stock at home, so I was good when COVID hit for like 4 to 5 months. I had plenty of Lysol too. And I didn't have Lysol. Yes, I did. I had like a few cans of Lysol, but then I had the other brands that I just kept. If I saw it, I would pick it up. But I didn't hoard those. They were already, it was already something that I had already was like picking up at the time. But I get people have anxiety, I understand that. Like, because anxiety makes you think about the future or you think about the past, and it's usually about things that you can't control. So then you start to panic, and then you start to, oh my God, if I don't get gas, I'm not going to be able to drive to work, and then I'm going to get fired. You just have all these thoughts, and they just keep going on and on and on and on and on. But yeah, let's stop that. I mean, I thank God that that's not my mindset to, be on there like that. Oops. But anyway, y'all, anything else? I thought these were the topics of the week that I had been seeing on Facebook. And so I wanted to bring them to us to just kind of talk about. But good job. Y'all provided good stuff, good responses, which I agree with all of them, is that, hey, I don't know if I would get engaged to somebody because you haven't even given that person the time to process the divorce. You haven't given them, you don't know who caused the divorce. You don't know what the issues were. You know, it's a lot of stuff to that. Anyway, but yeah, anything else before we disconnect? I don't keep us on here long. Yeah. All right. Well, as usual, thank y'all for joining the Dr. Dare Show live on Facebook, YouTube, and now Clubhouse. And thank you guys for chiming in with your opinion, your thoughts. We missed a few people tonight. We were wondering where Mike was because he likes to start trouble. But don't forget to share this video. And yeah, I will talk to you guys on next Friday. Oh, oh, what's somebody? Oops. Oh. Good night, y'all. Thank y'all for joining.